Hey guys, this is a Love from Lizi mini pack. It's called Forest Friends, and when she first showed this on her YouTube channel, I fell in love. Here's what comes in the kit, or the mini pack. You have a sheet of stickers, a ton of adorable coordinating pattern paper, a spiral of stickers and little sentiments, and then two washi tapes. And then here are my card bases I chose. And since this is a mini pack, I am only doing 5 cards, but you could easily make 10 cards out of this. So for card 1, I'm using the washi tape and I'm using my grid mat as a guide. I'm just going to put several rows of this washi tape down. And all these cards are quick and easy. They can be easily duplicated quickly, and it's not complicated at all if you need to whip up a few cards. So go ahead and put I put this row down and then the next row down of the little mushrooms. And then I fold the washi tape behind my card panel and trim off the rest of it. Only a little bit. Only one side folds over and then I have to cut the other side just like this. So do that, trim it off so it looks like that. And then I go ahead and use my circle scallop dies to cut out a scallop die out of the coordinating paper that matches the washi. And then I'm using a blue piece of cardstock from my stash that goes with my card base to ink up my sentiment. And this is just a happy birthday sentiment. The little mini pack does not come with stamp sets, so you can bring in your own stamp, which makes it easy to, personalize whatever card you need at the moment. And I go ahead and put that piece on the scalloped circle, and you can barely see it, but there's a little pop of color popping behind it to give the separation from the white card base. And then I have these enamel dots that match perfectly, and I go ahead and pop those on there, and that completes card 1. For card 2, I'm taking this piece of pattern paper that I've already cut down and going ahead and adhering it to my card base. And then the yellow scallop piece is a piece of pattern paper that came in a little kit. And I went ahead and cut that out. And then I'm taking a flower from the sticker pack that comes in the kit. I keep saying kit, but it's a mini pack. She does have these available, it looks like, when I checked her store. So definitely go check it out if you're interested. All the links will be below. So here I'm thinking, well, it just kind of gets lost in the background. So I bring in this stitched white circle to create, again, some separation between the pattern and the sentiment. So I think that looks really good. And that's it for card 2. For card 3, I'm taking this wood grain pattern and I cut a circle up at the top because I knew I would be covering it up. So it's a great way to get use out of your pattern paper and not waste any of it. And then I go ahead and adhere this part, and that little scalloped die I used to cut off the bottom part is Lawn Fawn. It was a part of their Valentine's Day release. Go ahead and adhere that, trim off the excess. And I chose this pattern paper and the sticker that you'll see because it reminded me of when people carve, names in a tree. So I thought that went really well together. And then I go ahead and I take these letters and I spell out love at the bottom. And while I do that, just a reminder, Lizi is offering free shipping for orders that are 75 pounds or more until, let me look at the calendar, it's Monday, April 17th at midnight, GMT time. So if you're in Central Time Zone in the United States, that would be it would be Sunday, 6 p.m. because they're 6 hours ahead, I'm pretty sure. But if you Google, UK time, it'll tell you the current time. And then you can judge it from there. But just know it's midnight over there. So here's card 4, and I've used the same dies that I had mentioned a second ago, the Lawn Fawn border dies that they were part of the Valentine's release. Well, one of the dies is arrows. And so it just cuts arrows along the cardstock without cutting the cardstock. So I thought that was really cute and went perfectly with the pattern paper. And these stickers, of course, went perfectly. So I'm just adding them along the right side of my card. And then again, I'm bringing in that same yellow pattern paper to the left there. And I just used a circle die to cut it out. Go in and choose that cute little owl sticker and adhere that down. I do eventually take it back up and move it. And I take this little speech bubble, well, after I take an H and an I to spell hi, and I put it inside this little speech bubble. And then I go ahead and take that off and place it so it looks like the owl is saying hi. So I'm kind of like messing with my placement. So I put everything aside and go ahead and adhere that circle piece. I just take a little piece of foam tape because it will be hanging off the arrow cardstock. And the arrow pattern paper, is raised with the fun foam. So there's a little bit of dimension. So go ahead and place my owl sticker back down. And then I go ahead and place my hi sentiment after I figure out, okay, how do I want this? And I take the stickiness away from this speech bubble because I need to pop the right side of my speech bubble. Well, I popped the whole thing up, I guess. Anyway, go ahead and adhere that down. So for the last card, card 5, I'm taking my orange card base and I'm going to go ahead and use Peekaboo Peach ink to ink up my sentiment. I do bring a chocolate chip. It says, friend, something, something. You are amazing. You amaze me? Yes. Oh, you inspire me. So I thought that was a nice sentiment. This is just, I don't remember what sentiment stamp set that's from, but just something from my stash. And I go ahead and use these 3 little owls and stick them down. They're nice and glittery. And I used a scalloped square die that is Stampin' Up. And I adhere my little owls. Go and add some fun foam since it's sitting right there. And it's just so easy to work with over foam tape sometimes. Go ahead and adhere that down. Adhere my card panel. Not yet. So I adhere my little sentiment square down, and then this is Peekaboo Peach ribbon, so it matches the ink I used. And I go ahead and adhere this down on my panel, and then I tie a bow and use glue dots to adhere my bow. I love this ribbon. Oh my gosh. It's if you're familiar with Stampin' Up, it's retiring, so I'm going to miss it. But it's beautiful ribbon. But, you know, ribbon you can get anywhere. So go ahead and tie the bow, then use glue dots to adhere the bow down. This, to me, is just a lot easier than trying to tie a bow around the card panel. So it gives it the appearance that it was tied, you know, as one long strip. Go ahead and adhere some more fun foam and adhere that to my card base. And that completes the last card. Really cute. And this was really quick. It probably took me a couple hours to put these cards together. Here are my leftover supplies. I still have the spiral of stickers, the sticker sheet, the 2 washi tapes, and I have a ton of leftover adorable pattern paper. So you could definitely get 10 cards out of this. I just stuck to 5 since it was a mini pack, just to give you a preview. Remember that Lizi's offering free shipping until Monday at midnight. So definitely check that out if interested. It is on orders over 75 pounds or more. I will include the Google currency converter if you need to know how much that is. And I think that's it. So I will catch you guys next time. Bye.